Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing FIFA 19. It's Oldham Athletics Manager Mode, the career of Sir Isaac Shitterton. This is episode number 13. And in this one, guys, we are going to get into league play. We are in EFL League 2. That is the 4th division of English soccer. We're going to play Port Vale and Cheltenham Town. And then we've got a cup match in the Carabao Cup against Bristol City. And then we will get back into EFL League 2 play against Bury. And match number 1, Port Vale. They finished 11th in EFL 2 last season. We finished 16th. And let's look at our starting 11. O'Grady and Roberts at the top. Midfielders, Nepomukino, Fane, Baxter, and Bringer and Gone. Backline of Dummigan, Clark, Dermaku, and Madrid. And Zeus is the goalkeeper here today. Let's jump in. 32nd minute of action. Oldham Athletic and Port Vale. Port Vale in the purple. And they play it down to Worrell. Worrell's going to cross it, and it is headed in. And Port Vale is on the board first. That is Pope with the goal. Tom Pope. And Port Vale jump out to a 1-0 lead. We are in the 40th minute now. 41st minute. Here is Dermaku. Dermaku gives it away. Here is Hannant. And Hannant all alone, and he scores. Oh my gosh, what a way to start this season. A little bit rusty. 2-0 Port Vale. Luke Hannant with the goal, and all of this before halftime. We're into the second half now, 74th minute, still 2-0 Port Vale. They're on the ball. Over to the right side to Worrell, back to Whitfield, and it is taken away by Oldham. Here come the Latics, Nepomukino to Coke, Giles Coke into the game now. Up ahead to Missalou. Missalou, another sub that's in. Missalou down the right wing. He's going to back it out. Here's Bringer and going back to Missalou. Missalou's going to cross it into the box, and it is shot over the top, mishit by O'Grady. And Port Vale FC gets the victory at home over Oldham Athletic 2-0. We had 12 shots, just 3 of them on target. They had 8 shots, 5 on target. No cards, 1 foul, 16 tackles to 9 in favor of Port Vale. We had 3 corners to their 1. Next up, match number 2 against Cheltenham Town. They finished 4th last season in EFL League 2. We finished 16th. And a look at our starting 11 in match number 2. O'Grady and Roberts at the top. Nepomukino, Fane, Baxter, Bringer, and Gone in the midfield. Dummigan, Clark, Dermaku, Madrid, the back line. And Zeus de la Paz is the goalkeeper once again. Same lineup as the last match. Here is Cheltenham Town. In the yellow, McClendon taken away by the Latics. And then Fane gives it back. Here comes Cheltenham Town. Shot from distance goes over the top of the goal. But it was deflected by an Oldham Athletic player out for a corner. Here comes the corner into the box, and it is headed in. And the defense is struggling here for the Latics early in the season. 1-0 Cheltenham Town. Off to a good start. This is William Boyle with a face only a mother could love. 32nd minute, 1-0 Cheltenham Town. Here comes Oldham Athletic. This is Dummigan. Dummigan gets it ahead to Roberts. Roberts is a little speedster that we signed in the offseason. And he jumps over a defender, and he gets it taken away. But back on the ball is the Latics. Roberts back to Madrid. Madrid back to the middle to Usman Fane. And he's going to play it back out to the wing to Madrid. And Madrid, what in the heck are you doing out there, Madrid? Back to Usman Fane. Shot, no. And Roberts scores for Oldham Athletic. Wow. That wasn't pretty. That was all over the place, but it ends up in the back of the net. And John Roberts with the first goal of EFL League 2 season play for the Latics. 1-1, 51st minute. Here's Cheltenham Town. On the ball, cross back to the middle, headed out. Cheltenham Town back on the ball. Onangana over to Forster. Forster's going to send it into the box, and it's headed down and in. Another goal for Cheltenham Town, and it looks like it is William Boyle again, maybe? No, this is somebody else. Luke Varney. Luke Varney scores for Cheltenham Town. Back to the middle, Cheltenham Town on the ball. Dawson out on the right wing. Varney on it. Varney back to Dawson, or Forster. Forster into the box. And what in the world? That was the worst defense I have seen. And it's Lassie Nilsson. Lassie Nilsson scores on us. And here comes Cheltenham Town again. And we have a foul, as you can see the arrow down there on Dummigan. And that was actually his second yellow. And therefore he got a red card. And then it all went to crap after that. We were down 3-1 at that point. Then playing against a good team like Cheltenham Town with 10 men, we get blown out 7-1. And we've got to right the ship quickly here. Carabao Cup first round action as we face Bristol City. Bristol City is in the EFL Championship League, so they are just one league under the English Premier League. So this is going to be a good team that we are playing, and if we win it, it would be a huge upset. O'Grady and Benteke, the top. Nepomukino, Fane, Baxter, Bringer, and going across the middle. Hunt, Clark, Dermaku, Madrid, the backline, and Zeus de la Paz, the goalkeeper once again. All right, 12th minute against Bristol City. Bristol City, the home side here. Over to the right wing, this is Madrid. He's going to play it back to Clark. And Clark to Dermaku. Dermaku over to the right wing to Madrid. Johan Madrid. On it, back to the middle to Usman Fane. Fane chips it over the top. It is played by Hunt. And the Latics methodically moving it into the final third. Here comes Hunt. He's going to cross it into the box. And it is headed in, and it counts. And that, I believe, was Benteke who scores. And we are on the board first against Bristol City. And it's Jonathan Benteke in the 15th minute. It's 1-0, Oldham Athletic. We go to the 69th minute now. Bristol on the ball, into the middle. And the header is in, and we are tied. All tied up in the 70th minute. That is Matty Taylor. And Bristol City and Oldham Athletic go to PKs, penalties. First one saved by Zeus. Great job by Zeus. Here is Nepomukino over the ball. Still. Nepomukino, and it is saved by Bristol City's goalkeeper. I don't know who that is. And here is Taylor. Matty Taylor, and he kicks it right straight into Zeus. Another save. All right. O'Grady trying to get Oldham on the board. And he's going to absolutely just miss it to the right. Unbelievable. Up next is Pack. Third chance for Bristol City, and he scores. So Bristol City is up 1-0 in PKs, penalties. And here comes Jonathan Benteke, and it is into the net. No, saved. Oh, wow. That one was deflected out. And this one is a score for Bristol City, and they can win it with a save here. 2-0 in penalties. Burns set to take the kick. And here we go. Burns, shot saved, and Bristol City is going to win. A valiant effort by the Latics in this one. A 1-1 draw in regulation goes to penalties where Bristol City wins at 2-0. We don't even score a single penalty, and we lose in that way. But hey, a much better performance in this match than that last one against Cheltenham Town. All right, let's close out this episode with match number 3 of our EFL 2 play against Barry. And they right now are sitting at 2 points. Let's look at our starting 11. We got Doofus and Roberts at the top. Nepomukino, Fane, Baxter, Bringer, and Gone. Hunt, Clark, Dermaku, Madrid. Same 8 in the back end as before. This time in net, in goal though, is Patrick Kerr. He is a 16-year-old and a very good goalkeeper for a 16-year-old. He is going to split time with Zeus this season. Here is Johan Madrid on the right wing. Oldham Athletic in white with blue trunks. Usman Fain now on the left side. To the middle, the doofus. Here comes Baxter, and Baxter scores. Jose Baxter. And Oldham Athletic is on the board first. Let's get one win in this episode. What do you say? Come on, one win out of the 4 matches we've played. Let's do this. Oldham Athletic up 1-0. Here's Johan Madrid. He's going to send it upfield. It is knocked away, and Barry is on the ball. Back to O'Connell. O'Connell to Miller. Miller down the right wing. This is Leighton. To Dagnall. Back to Bunn. Bunn over to Miller. Miller back to Bunn. Here comes Bunn over to Miller. Miller is going to send this one into the box, and on the other end is a teammate who heads it in once again, and it is Telford. We are struggling on crosses. We do not play crosses well, and I think what I've got to do is just be a little bit more aggressive against the crosser, because once the ball's in the air, I have very little control, and it's all up to the CPU defenders to get in position to make a play, and they're letting us down. 1-1. We are in the 91st minute here. Stoppage time. All tied up at 1. We might end up with a draw out of this one. Heck, I'll take it. Here is Barry. We're on the road. We'll take a draw on the road any day. And hope to get some W's, too. Here's John Roberts. This might be the last push for the Latics. Bringer Angone on it. Bringer Angone has it knocked away. And he's going to send it down the left wing to Nepomacino into the box. He crosses it. Oh, and it's just played out by Barry, and that will end the game. So match day number 3 ends in a 1-1 draw against Barry on the road. We only get 6 shots, 4 on target. We allow 9 shots, 4 on target. 2 yellow cards by Barry and 2 fouls. We didn't have a single foul. That, I don't know if that's good or bad. Might show that we're not playing tight enough defense to have 0 fouls. So that's it for episode number 13. It is Manager Mode, the career of Sir Isaac Shitterton, and we have started EFL League 2 play here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.